Colombian women are faster and quicker, but Brazil hits harder. Meaning that on average, Colombian women are more beautiful, but Brazilian women are sexier.
Hey, Jamie Woods, we here to travel and motivate. No curry, we just trying to keep our minds in a golden state. We answer to nobody but the Lord, we control our fate. Too many things to see just to sit in a hole and bake. We growing, ayy.
And answer it honestly. Do you think that the women from Brazil are the best in the world? Like full package.
Well, you know I'm biased, man.
I mean, that's why I'm asking.
I'll see you this way. Brazilian women got the bodies that I like. They got the look and the body that they're very sexy. I'll say they're the sexiest women in the world. I'll say that for sure. I'll say that 100%. But if I ever get married, my wife will be Brazilian. That's without question.
100%, man. 100%. I'm there with you. I there's something that you said in a couple of your videos that I loved. You compared because I think Colombia keeps getting brought up. Every time people talk about Brazilian women, Colombian women always get brought up. And you said a quote, and I can't really say it word for word because my memory is terrible, but I remember it went along the lines of this. You said that when it comes to Colombian women, they hit, you compared it to boxers. You said that they hit faster, but Brazilian women hit stronger. And I 100% agreed with that.
Yeah, I was using a boxing analogy. I said that Colombian women are faster and quicker, but Brazil hits harder. Meaning that on average, Colombian women are more beautiful, but Brazilian women are sexier. And also Brazil has more diversity than Colombia does as far as the women are concerned.
So here's the thing though, and I know people are going to hate on me for this one, especially the Colombians. The thing about Colombia is I feel like out of every country in the passport bros community, I feel like Colombia is the one that's defended the most. Like most people have been to Colombia. Medellin is considered the passport bros capital. That's just my opinion. I feel like everyone's been there. And so they defend it. What are you going to say?
Well, because it's close. It's close to the United States. You know, cats can run down there for a weekend, do their thing, and come back. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's the closest thing to a lot of the Latin culture that you see here in the States. Dominican Republic and Colombia. It's the closest to what, you know, the stereotypical Latina look is the closest to what you see here in the United States. So a lot of guys are, you know, they can relate more to that, to the women. But the women are very beautiful though in Colombia.
So here's the thing is I do agree that I feel Colombian women are some of the most beautiful in the world, top two. But I think Brazilian women, here's the thing, people are gonna hate on me. Brazilian, I prefer, this is what I'm gonna say, this is how I'm gonna word it. I have a preference towards Brazilian women, and it's two things. It's the diversity, so you can find any type of woman in Brazil, and to an extent you can in Colombia. I was talking to an Afro Colombian before, and she was beautiful. But I feel like in Colombia is the same type, like the paisa, like they have that same look.
Yeah, the brancas.
Yeah, the brancas. Yeah, but I feel like in Brazil you got the black girls, the white girls, the gingers, any type of girl you want, you can find that in Brazil.
Asian.
Yeah. If you go to Sao Paulo to a neighborhood called Liberdade, you can find a lot of Japanese women there.
I went to Pipa Beach. I just dropped a video on Pipa Beach in Brazil, and I met a Japanese Brazilian girl that spoke good English, and she said it's not just Japanese people in Liberdade, it's Koreans, Chinese. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that.
and that's something that a lot of people don't know about Brazil. Is Brazil has the largest population of Japanese people outside of Japan, the largest population of black people outside of Africa, and I also think they have a large population of Lebanese people there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I met this girl from Brazil. She's Lebanese.
Wow.
And she's beautiful. And Lebanese women are stunning. Wow. So just imagine a Lebanese Brazilian girl. Like I'm just like, oh my goodness, like Jesus Christ. And I think she's from Sao Paulo. But yeah, that's the thing about Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, is I feel Brazil has something there for everybody. And the other thing that I didn't mention yet is the energy. And I think Dennis, you know what I'm talking about when I mean energy.
Well, particularly in Rio, the energy in Rio special. Rio is just a special, special place. I mean, I've been to 16 cities in Brazil, and Rio is still number one for me.
Yeah, the energy in terms of the city. Yeah,
it has everything: beaches, women, weather, restaurants. I mean, the energy. It's got everything.
And also, I feel like if we're talking about women here, like in terms of, I feel like Brazilian women have this energy about them that's so unique that even if they're not the best looking, I'm still drawn to them because they have this fun, loving, affectionate, like down to earth mentality and energy to them.
They're more charming.
Yeah. Like I'm not used to that. I'm used to like you got to do this for me, do that for me, and like.
Yeah, you ain't gotta come with all that down there. You ain't gotta be coming up, with no 24-inch rims or nothing like that. You ain't gotta be, you ain't gotta be the Brioni suit or no shit like that. You can just, as long as you dress nice, neat, well groomed, smell good. That's very important because Brazilian women love men that smell good. As long as you got that, your fun personality, whatever, you can go a long way, man. You can do a lot of damage.
And that's another thing, Dennis, is because I be telling people straight up now, I'm like, listen, man, it's so difficult for me to date in America. And I'm not trying to say you can't meet quality women in America, because you can. There are quality women here.
And if you do meet a woman that's attractive, her personality is so off-putting that you can't even interact with her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So stuck so far up in the air, you can't really interact with her. So it's like, how much garbage do you have to endure to connect with a beautiful woman here in the States?
When you're talking to women from Brazil, I feel like they show a lot of effort, they show a lot of care, they want to hang out with you. Like it's so different compared to the States where it's like you're pulling teeth almost when you're conversating with them.
And if you try to explain this to people, they'll try to make it seem like you're the problem.
Yeah, or they'll be like, oh, she's using you for the green card. And let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, and Dennis, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I spoke to a lot of girls from Brazil, from Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo. Those are the two cities I went to. Mm-hmm. And a good amount of women that I spoke to told me straight up they're not trying to come to America. They want to visit America, but they want to live in Brazil. They want to be close to family.
Yeah, they want to. I get so sick of hearing that, people saying that. They just keep spouting that off like a parrot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they just want you for your green card. No, most of them don't want to come here. They want to visit, but they don't want to live here. Okay? They don't want to leave their country, their family, their language, their culture to go live with some gringo that they barely know. You know what I'm saying? And they see what goes on here. They watch the news. They don't talk.
No, I always told, so I told some girls this is what I told girls in Brazil, because I sometimes I'll ask them like, oh, are you interested in ever moving to America, to see what their mentality is? And they'll tell me, nope. Like, I want to stay here in Brazil. Like, and some of them make US dollar in Brazil. And it's like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, there's no point of this girl even wanting to come to America, because I feel like that's really the only thing to come to America for is the USD. Right.
Yeah, and this is that, and I tell them that. I tell Uber drivers that, the best thing is to earn your money in dollar and live here in Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So if a woman's making that USD from Brazil, what the hell is the point of her coming here?
And also, some Brazilians that come to the United States, they end up setting up here. They have difficulty adjusting socially because it's a socially closed society here. You know what I'm saying? It's a cliquish, socially closed society, fear-based society, where it's harder to make friends.